We are going to have another amazing week this week. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about our plans for the upcoming week. But if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where our goal is to collect at least $600 every single week, which we've done successfully now for 39 straight weeks. We do this through selling cash secured puts, which means we're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. We do it through selling covered calls, which means you're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price. We do it through credit spreads. And finally, we do it through collecting dividends from ULTY and TSYY. So let's jump right into some of the positions we're looking at. But before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to the beautiful Premium Generals, a wonderful group of people. It's $10. And you can join this group, and in here I post exclusive content such as educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, debit spreads, as well as how I find every trade I make, and I post every trade I make right when I make it. Every purchase I make on the account, I post it to the Premium General group first. And on top of that, you get to be featured in every single video. So $10, come check it out, learn a lot, and drop some ideas, and we can all grow together. Also, if you're someone that wants a little bit more in-depth one-on-one education on selling options, I do have a Fiverr. I will put that link in the description below. I would love to have you there as well. And if you're enjoying this journey, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get 5,000 subscribers. And with that being said, let's get back into Okay, so first thing we're going to look at are the options we're going to sell. My favorite way to generate income is selling options. Always remember, guys, though, my trades are my opinions. They should never be taken as financial advice. So we have two contracts set to expire this week, TDOC and Poet. And let's take a look at TDOC here, TDOC. So it's currently trading at $8.50. We sold a cash secured put for the $7.50 strike. What does that mean? That means we agreed to buy TDOC for $7.50 per share. Well, we got paid a nice credit of $41 per contract, or $82 just to agree to buy the stock for that price. Well, as you can see, the stock price is significantly above that, $1 up. So what would happen is if we didn't roll this position, the contract would expire worthless, and we essentially got paid $82 to do nothing. That's why I love selling puts. And if it would be below $7.50, we would buy it for the price we agreed to buy it for, and we'd still get paid $82. So either way, you're winning. But what I want to do is I want to roll this position. So I would hit trade, roll position, and I like to go anywhere from 30 to 60 days out. Let's look at November 28th for the $7.50, 46. So potentially we could get $82, another $80 on top. Remember, this is on top of the $80 I've already collected. So now for a $7.50 strike price position, strike price is the price you're agreeing to buy it at, I'm going to get paid $160 so far. My goal is to roll a position for as long as I can. I've had positions rolled for multiple years. That means I'm getting paid a credit every month, essentially, just to agree to buy a stock. Not a bad gig. I'm also going to sell a covered call this week. Covered call means you're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price. So I was assigned last week on a stock called Rumble. Where's it at? Right here, RUM. I agreed to buy 200 shares of it, and it was below that price at expiration, so I got assigned. So now I'm going to trade options, and I still like that 28th. We're going to hit sell and call this time. Looking at the $8 strike. Oh, the last trade was $75. I don't know if it'll actually get filled for that much, but let's say we could get like $45 a contract, and we have two contracts. We get paid $90 just for agreeing to sell it for $8 a share. That's a pretty good deal. I don't know if we'll actually get filled at that good of rate. I guess we could go up to the $9.50 and collect a $15 premium per contract. That's not bad either. I'll have to play it by ear, see what I'm feeling. Do I want to collect a bigger credit or higher strike price? Have to take a look at that. We'll make that decision on Monday. Obviously, I'll let the premium generals know right when I roll my position. The other thing to take a look at is we will start the week $100 up. And you're asking, how is that possible? Well, TSYY, we have 500 shares. And because of that, we are getting our first dividend from the 500 shares of $102. Actually, did we have... Yeah, 500 shares. So 500 shares is getting a dividend of $102. We are going to take all $102 of that and put it into YBIT. So as I've said in a couple previous videos, I wanted 500 shares of TSYY. We got that through distributions from ULTY, which we have 4,700 shares. Our goal is to get to 5,000 shares, and we are getting closer and closer every single week. We take that ULTY distribution and put it into TSYY. But now that we have those 500 shares, now we need to get 500 shares of YBIT. I like that position, and I want to use those distributions to get me 500 shares. I think it's going to take about 7.5, 8 weeks to get 500 shares. And again, this is all funded through other income generators. So we will continue to grow our dividend payments that way using the teamwork of now ULTY and TSYY. Make sure you watch tomorrow's video. I'll make my prediction on what I think ULTY will pay out. I'm 1 for 4. I had a perfect hit on one, and I missed the other one. So we'll see what they pay out on Tuesday now that they announce on Tuesday. So look for that video tomorrow. But with that being said, guys, that's the plan for the week, to collect $600. Like I said, we're already at 100, so we only need 500 more. And ULTY will probably pay, $400. That's 500 right there. We roll TDOC. That's another 100, or another 80 or so. We sell a covered call on Rumble, and just like that, we're over $600, and it takes about 2 minutes into our Monday. So essentially, worth 5 minutes worth of work next week, we're going to make about $600. So that's the goal. Continue to generate income, grow the account that way. And like I've said before, when we hit $70,000, our new weekly goal will be $700 a week. We've hit 600 minimum every week for 39 straight weeks. This will be the 40th week. And last week we hit $750. So we definitely could hit 700 if we wanted to. We have $55,000 on the sideline. And I'll be honest, I've been going over this back and forth in my head. I'm not sure if I want to pull this trigger, but I'm thinking about it on ULTY. Like I've said, I want 5,000 shares. That's 237 more shares. If I would go in here and buy 237 more shares, that's $1,200. And then I have my 5,000 shares, and I can just use ULTY distributions, option distribution, and TSYY payouts to fund my YBIT, and then I'll get there in about 5 weeks. So that's a food for thought. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on it. There's a chance that I just make this purchase tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time when the market opens again. I don't know. I'd like to just say I finally got to 5,000 shares. The market price is $5.17. I have no doubt it'll go lower. So if I was more patient, I could probably buy at $5 or $4.90 or whatever. But you know what? We'll get that 5,000 shares, and then that Tuesday dividend payout. Whatever I predicted to be, we'll see what it actually is, and it'll be exciting. But a lot of plans for the week, guys. It becomes easier and easier to hit that $600 week goal. And that's okay. I like it that way. It makes it fun, makes it easy. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next